Wow, we've had some real doozies this year. We've got Cocaine Shark, Skinamarink, Return of Krampus. Wait a minute. This is the wrong list. Dang it. Let's see what I can come up with. What's up, fiends? Alucard here, and welcome to my top 13 films of 2023. Let's get right to it. Coming in at number 13 is my only mainstream film on the list. I did have to put one because I really did enjoy it, and it is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This one is of course, about Peter Quill, still reeling from losing Gamora in the Infinity War, must rally the Guardians of the Galaxy to come back together once more when Rocket's past comes back to haunt him. The Guardians travel to a world ruled by the malicious High Evolutionary, who seeks to make the universe better in his image. Will the Guardians save the universe one final time? Alright, so this one is very emotional, and I thought it was a great way to cap off the trilogy. I'm not real big on all the recent superhero stuff, but Guardians is definitely one of the few exceptions. You can catch Guardians 3 on Disney+. Coming in at number 12, we have Leave, directed by Alex Herron and stars Alicia von Rittberg. This is a Norwegian mystery thriller about a young woman searching for her origin after she was abandoned in a cemetery as an infant. But as she gets closer to answers, a malevolent spirit tells her to leave. A lot of folks gave this one guff for not being scary enough, but I really enjoyed how this story unfolded, and the strong performance from the lead actress Alicia von Rittberg. You can catch this one on Shudder. At number 11, I have Doomsday Stories, from the mind of Phil Herman. This is a genre anthology film from various filmmakers covering horror, sci-fi, etc. Now, I've reviewed 3 Phil Herman films this year, but this one was definitely my favorite. Doomsday Stories is about an apocalyptic survivor, and he's telling stories that led to the end of the world. There are some very strong shorts here, including one called The Broken Promise and 187 Times. You can contact Phil Herman on Facebook to get your copy. Alright, we're into top 10 now. The number 10, we have Evil Lurks. So you've probably heard me talk about this one a few times on the channel, so I won't go too deep into it this time. I've had many folks from the film on the channel this year, including actors Amanda Winston, Bill D. Russell, and co-creator Chris Shern. From filmmakers Aaron Hawkins and Chris Shern, Evil Lurks is an art house film about a troubled young woman seeking help from a hypnotist. However, the hypnotist is possessed by a demonic figure. Chaos ensues. This one is very moody and bizarre and always makes you question what's real and what's not. You can check it out right now on Tubi and Plex. And coming in at number 9, we have Bermuda Island, from our friends over at Mahal Empire Productions. It is directed by Adam Worth and stars Tom Sizemore, Sarah French, John Wells, and Greg Talley. Bermuda Island is about some passengers on a flight to paradise crashing at sea. They get stranded on a deserted island with bloodthirsty creatures. This is just a really solid creature feature with a killer ending. Check out my review for more, and you can watch it right now on Amazon Prime, Tubi, and Plex. For my number 8, I have You Should Have Killed Me, written and directed by Michael James Minard, and stars Demian, Alan Mancino, and Dylan Yeager. This is an action crime drama about a man trying to leave the life of crime behind while his crime boss betrays him. It echoes films kind of like Goodfellas and Pulp Fiction, while still maintaining its indie roots. I had the pleasure of chatting with director Michael James Minard a few months ago, so be sure to check that out if you haven't. The film is currently streaming on Tubi and Plex. For my number 7, we're going to work our way into Murder Size. This is a slasher comedy from A&P Productions and is directed by the husband and wife team of Paul Ragsdale and Angie de Alba. It stars Kansas Bowling, Jessa Flux, Drew Marvick, and Ginger Lynn Allen. This is pure 80s slasher nostalgia in the best way. This one's about an obsessed fitness nerd that gets her big break by working on a sleazy workout video. Lo and behold, there's some murdering happening. It's funny, it's sexy, it's gory, but it has just the right amount of cheese. So break out those spandex tights and check it out on Tubi and Plex. Coming in at number 6, I have Bliss of Evil, distributed by our friends at Bayview Entertainment. It is directed by Josh Morris and stars Sharni Tones, Sinead DeMarco, and Corey Hinchin. This is an Australian slasher about a 90s grunge band trapped in a recording studio with a killer on the loose. Solid performances from the leads really highlight this well-made flick. Again, check out my full review on the channel, and you can check this one out on Tubi. All right, we've hit the top 5 already. So at number 5, I have Teddy Told Me To, from Plan 10 Pictures, directed by special effects guru Tom Devlin, and stars Kamara Cole and Topher Hansen, with cameos from numerous horror legends and even a few YouTubers. No, not me. This one is about a couple purchasing an old haunted attraction with ideas to bring it back. The attraction's bloody past comes back to haunt them, though, as the titular Teddy makes his return on opening night. Tom Devlin's directorial debut kicks all kinds of ass. The effects, of course, are top-notch. The soundtrack is great, and I really enjoyed Kamara Cole's performance here as well. You can pick up a copy through the Plan 10 Pictures website. Coming in at number 4, I have Grotesque, from Higher Universe Pictures, directed by Brandon Reines, and stars Elizabeth Chamberlain as the lovable psychopath Mildred Moyer, unleashing revenge on everyone that tormented her on her unfortunate large nose. This is a fun and quirky slasher comedy with outstanding performance from Elizabeth Chamberlain. And if you want kills, this one has them in spades. Don't miss this one if you're a fan of horror comedies. You can watch this one on Tubi. Right now we are into our top 3. This was very hard to choose as all 3 are absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend all of these movies. But these 3 in particular, if you're going to watch 3, I think these are the ones to watch. So first up at number 3, we have Karate Ghost. From Acid Bath Productions, we get one of the funniest films I've seen all year. It is directed by Bobby Canopy Jr. and stars James Balsamo and Joe Borlick, who co-wrote the screenplay. This is about the ghost of a martial arts master terrorizing the community, with the original fighter that stopped him on his trail. Its juvenile humor brought me back to high school days, and I loved every second of it. Everything is so over the top, so you will have to be in a goofy mind frame. These types of movies are either a complete miss or a bullseye. Luckily, they found the target on this one, for me at least. You can pick this one up at Walmart or Amazon. All right, coming in at number 2, we have It Came From Somewhere, from Acrostar Films, directed by Steve Herman and Ashley Hefner, and stars Paige Bourne, Beth Metcalf, Magdalena Conway, and Bill D. Russell. This is a 50s sci-fi throwback about a flying saucer crashing on Earth and unleashing a deadly creature. It's now up to the teens of the town to take care of the situation. Everybody in this movie killed it. The acting's top-notch with some genuinely funny performances. It's shot in black and white and really gives off that 50s sci-fi flick vibe. If you're into that sort of thing, this is an absolute must-watch. So set your phasers on stun and check it out on Tubi. All right, number 1, you ready? It's Skinamarink. I could even say that with a straight face. No, it's not Skinamarink. It is Brightwood from 2023. And shockingly, I do not have a review for my number 1 on this channel. It's surprising. But it is directed by Dane Elcar and stars Dana Berger and Max Wartendijk. Sorry if I butchered that. This is a time loop horror film that is set around a pond with a couple going through a rough patch in their marriage. As they jog around the lake, they become trapped with no exit and they are being chased by shadowy figures. Both actors nail it in this simple yet effective sci fi horror. I definitely need to rewatch this one a couple of times, and I will. It's totally engrossing. And then when you begin to figure out what's going on, it gets even crazier. Yeah, so this is definitely my movie of the year. I was so impressed with this movie. Definitely check it out. Right now, you can catch it on Tubi. So there you have it, my top 13 movies of 2023. Have you seen any of these, and what did you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to always support indie cinema. And until next year, adios, Bella Lugosi.